So this new anime came out today. Detectives these days are crazy. Let's talk about the first episode. Now, this first episode was something because it's a comedy anime, but it was very ridiculous and out of pocket at times. But essentially, we fall into like this middle-aged man that's a detective, and just know he was known as one of the best detectives like when he was younger. But now that he's older, he's not really getting that much work, and we can tell that he's older because there's multiple scenes in this anime where like he goes to walk and then his back starts hurting. But then we're introduced to this high school girl, and just know she's a character because one of the things we learn about her is that she essentially has infinite storage space because she's pulling items out of nowhere, and like it's a ridiculous amount of items. And just know there's some little banter between those two, kind of some weird banter at times too, I will say that though. The things we see about the old man detective is that a lot of his stuff is old school stuff. So in the episode they had to follow this woman to see like exactly if she was cheating or not, and like he has a whole bunch of just like old school techniques that like obviously anybody would catch on, and that's when like the high school girl has to help him and be like, dog, you cannot be doing all this, that's all old school. And she's like, people are going to clearly find out that you're suspicious and following them. So probably one of the craziest moments in this episode is when the guy tells this girl to basically go take care of like this beehive. And instead of actually taking care of a beehive, she ends up going to like a Yakuza building and she ends up taking them all out. She even pulls out a flamethrower. It was like very ridiculous. Overall, this was an okay first episode. There were kind of some weird things between like the old man and like the high school girl. There were like a few little weird instances where it was just like, dog, why did they make them jokes? They really didn't need to make them jokes at all. But for the most part, this looks like this could be a okay comedy anime that might have some funny moments, and especially like when it comes to like the high school girl, she kind of just has infinite pockets, I guess, or infinite space because she pulls out stuff out of nowhere and it's kind of ridiculous. But if you saw this first episode, let me know how you feel about it. If you haven't seen it, why not check it out? You can watch it on Crunchyroll, or you can hop on a pirate ship and watch it that way too though.